What if I told you that financial independence has nothing to do with being rich, winning the lottery, or having a six-figure job? What if I told you that millions of Americans who look successful on the outside are actually one paycheck away from financial disaster? According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans would struggle to cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money. That's the reality, and that's exactly why financial independence matters. Financial independence isn't about luxury, it's about freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from debt, and freedom to make choices without money controlling your life. So what does financial independence really mean? In simple terms, it means your basic living expenses are covered without you being forced to work paycheck to paycheck. It means you're not panicking when rent is due, your car breaks down, or the economy slows. For some people, that comes from investments. For others, it's a mix of savings, side income, and smart money habits. But the foundation is the same for everyone, and it starts with control. The first step toward financial independence is spending less than you earn, consistently. This sounds obvious, but it's where most people fail. In the US, lifestyle inflation is a silent killer. You get a raise and suddenly there's a bigger apartment, a newer car, more subscriptions, and more eating out. The Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that the average American household spends thousands every year on non-essentials they barely remember. Financially independent people don't avoid fun, they avoid unconscious spending. They tell their money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Next comes eliminating high-interest debt, especially credit cards. Credit card interest rates in the US often exceed 20%, according to the Federal Reserve. That means if you carry a balance, your money is literally working against you. You cannot build wealth while paying double-digit interest. Financial independence begins when you break this cycle, by paying off high-interest debt aggressively and refusing to treat credit cards like extra income. Once debt is under control, the next pillar is building an emergency fund. This is not optional, it's protection. Most financial experts, including those cited by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, recommend saving 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Why? Because life happens. Layoffs, medical bills, and unexpected repairs are normal. An emergency fund turns a crisis into an inconvenience. Without it, people fall back into debt, restarting the same trap they tried to escape. Now comes the part most people think is only for the rich: investing. But in the US, investing is one of the most powerful tools available to everyday people. Thanks to tax-advantaged accounts like 401s, Ks, and IRAs, even small, consistent investments can grow massively over time. According to historical data from the US stock market, long-term investing has averaged around 7 to 10% annual returns after inflation. That means someone investing just a few $100s a month can build serious wealth over decades, not through luck, but through consistency and time. A great example is the typical American worker contributing to a 401k, especially with an employer match. That match is free money, yet millions of Americans don't take full advantage of it. Financially independent people always capture free money, reduce taxes legally, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. They don't try to get rich quick, they get rich steadily. Another key habit is increasing income without increasing lifestyle at the same pace. This could mean learning a high-value skill, starting a side hustle, freelancing, or negotiating salary. According to IRS income data, households with multiple income streams are far more resilient during economic downturns. Financial independence accelerates when extra income is invested or saved, not immediately spent. Finally, financial independence requires patience and discipline. There is no shortcut. Social media might glamorize overnight success, but real financial freedom is built quietly. It's built through boring decisions repeated over years. Budgeting when others don't. Investing when others spend. Planning when others hope. And one day, you wake up and realize money no longer controls your choices. You control it. So if you're wondering whether financial independence is possible for you, the answer is yes. But only if you start treating money as a tool, not a reward. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Because financial independence isn't about how much you make. It's about how much freedom you keep.